the pride of Fairfax, Virginia. Please put your hands together for Brandon Wardell.
So what's up? Can I ask like a serious question up top? Do you guys think I'm hot? No, it's like fine if you. It's like fine if you don't. Whatever, you know. I don't know. I'm not like a classically handsome guy. It's like kind of a specific look, you know. Like I'm not like I'm not like a classic hunk or whatever. But like, I've got like my own thing happening. Like I look like what a Japanese businessman jerks off to, right? Like that's, right? Like I look like an anime character. I look like a Japanese person's drawing of a white person. Like I don't know. I've like thought about it a lot, and I don't know. Like I couldn't play like a main guy on Riverdale, right? But like. I could play a school shooter on Riverdale for sure, 100%. School shooter on Riverdale still has beautiful skin, you know? I was driving my car, and this leaf like fell on my windshield, right? And I thought like, oh wow, it's like a tree gave me a ticket, right? And then I was like, oh, wow, I'm too fucking high to drive. What's up? Y'all like smoking weed, huh? Oh, yeah, awesome. Yeah, no, that's cool. Yeah, oh, man. Oh, nice. Yeah, awesome. Oh, man, you ever just, like, smoke a joint, right? You ever just, like... you're at home, you ever just like roll a joint, right? You're like. I can't wait to get high, You spark it up, you're like, oh, fuck. Oh, man, I'm so high, man. I want to listen to some Wiz Khalifa, right? And then you put it on, and it's like, it's been a long day without you, my friend. And and you're like, ooh, R.I.P. Paul Walker. Yeah, no, that's awesome. That's cool. Yeah, that's pretty cool, man. Yeah, Well, yeah, no, I don't know. Like a lot of comedians say, like, oh, it's weed. It's really good for the creative process, and it's really, I never really have any productive thoughts when I smoke weed. Like it's not a productive drug for me. Like, I'll like take a walk, and then I'll walk by a building that's under construction. And think like, oh my God, there's construction workers that harass women, and that's bad. But then there's like the buildings, and there's women inside these buildings, and some of these women they're writing blogs about why sexual harassment is bad. But you're in that building though, so. Is it good? Like when you get too high and you just become a men's rights activist. Smoking that Jordan Peterson Kush. What's? No, I do really want to kill myself on stage. But like not at like my I want to do it at like some show where I'm just like doing 10 minutes. Like, and just end the sound, and then the host just has to come back up and be like, give it up for Brandon. I don't know. I feel like white people like ran out of sports to thrive at. And so eventually we were just like, podcasting is our basketball. I don't know. This is a such a good crowd, but I am looking at a lot of you fellas, and I'll be honest. I can tell there's a lot of betas in here tonight. There's a lot of like weak soy boys, And I mean that's fine. I mean I'm alpha, but it's a it's a beta exterior, it's an alpha interior, and I want to help you out because I can tell there are 0 pickup artists in here tonight. So I do want to put you on game. This is something cool you can do. Is basically you walk up to a woman, right, and you're like, hey, what's up? Are you from Tennessee? Because I'm on the Tennessee sex offender registry. And then she's like, whoa, this guy has definitely had sex. I don't know. Are you guys tested? Like, for STDs? Are you guys tested for STDs? Yeah. If not, you're about to be. Come on out here. Some guy comes out, just starts like taking all your blood. No, I don't know. I'm tested, but they give you the results in kind of a roundabout way. I wish you could just go in and find out immediately, but instead you go in and you get the test, and then you wait a week, and then you get a call, and then the call they like just list it all out by disease, where it's like herpes. Negative. And like the whole time you feel like you're at like the shittiest award show of all time. Like the whole time you're just like, get to Best Picture, get to AIDS. I don't know. I think I might be a sex addict, which is like, that's the coolest addiction you can have probably, because like people have to want to have sex with you to be a sex addict. Any loser can be an alcoholic. Like, yeah, it's like for losers. Oh, look at me. Oh, I'm addicted to beer. Oh man. Oh man, give me that beer, dude. Oh man, I'm really craving for some. Oh man, I'm really hankering for some beer right about now. Damn, I could really use one beer. Yeah, like okay, man, like, yeah, cool addiction, dude. I'm addicted to pussy. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I was like talking to a friend about it. I was like, yeah, I think I might be a sex addict, right? And she was like, oh, have you thought about, maybe seeing a sex therapist? I was like, whoa, there's a therapist that will fuck you? Real quick, can all of my fellas make some noise? All of my dogs in the dog pound. Welcome to the motherfucking guy zone. Yes, all right, yes. Hey, yes. Yes, listen. Listen, ladies, you can stay, but this next bit is for the fellas, okay? Listen, ladies, you can stay seated, but this next bit, the demographic is men. Surrender to chaos. Surrender to chaos. Love that. Okay. By the way, if they don't bring back Spike TV in the next 24 hours, I'm going to kill myself on Al Jazeera. Ooh, yes. Oh, man. Oh. Hey, Fellas, I love doing guy shit, right? I love it, you know? Driving my truck, right? You know, drinking beer, right? Drunk driving my truck. I love it. I'm either talking about my truck or I'm driving my truck. Right? But here's the thing. Sometimes my girl likes to get on my nerves about it. I know. I swear to God, this happened. I swear to God, this happened. The other day, my girl, she comes home, right? My girl, she comes home, she's like, oh my God, Brandon, you love your truck so much. She says this to me, I swear to God. She goes, you love your truck so much. You know, you're always just taking the truck out, doing donuts on Sunset Boulevard. You know what? You know, you're either talking about your truck or you're driving your truck, right? When she said this to me, right? She goes, you know what, Brandon? Swear to God, she says this to me. She goes, swear to God, this happened. She goes, you know what, Brandon? I'm starting to feel like you might love your truck more than you love me. Yeah, she says this to me. Yeah. And I was like, whoa, babe, whoa, babe, whoa, babe. I'm starting to feel like this relationship just wasn't built for tough. Thank you. I usually there's like roses on the stage after that. People are usually standing. That's weird. You're not. I don't know. I've been doing a lot of these jokes are kind of, you know, fucking twisted and like weird, you know. I'm kind of, you know, it's kind of alternative comedy, fucking, you know. Some of you like are perhaps here with like a friend. Somebody maybe took you to this show, and at this point in the show, you're probably having a bad time, and you're probably like I wish I knew what I was seeing specifically before I came here. So do you want to like sort of try to do some more like observational stuff? Sort of bring the room together, I guess. Okay. Guys, you know what was always like really awkward is whenever you would accidentally call your teacher mom, right? Like during sex. Don't you guys kind of miss Subway Jared? Yeah, I don't know. For the, you know, those of you that didn't clap for Jared, you know, separate the art from the sandwich artist, you know. I don't know. I just miss him sometimes as like an institution, you know. Like I just, you know, just miss seeing him on the TV, you know. That charisma. There's a few years ago, this is way before Subway Jared was in jail, right? Went to a party sponsored by Subway. Obviously not a good party. But like went to this party that was sponsored by Subway. I was talking to this model that I knew was not gonna have sex with me. And so I was just lying a lot to entertain myself. I was like, oh yeah, did you hear, Subway Jared is coming to the party? Right. She's like, psyched. She's like, oh my God, I got it. That's amazing, right? She's just really excited about that Fogel clout, right? And I was like, yeah, and he's bringing the big jeans. And then she like flips out. She's like, holy shit, I gotta meet him. I gotta get a photo. And I get that. That would be cool to have a photo of Subway Jared holding the big jeans, right? That would be cool. That's something we would all want, you know? But I've thought about it a lot. Most of my day-to-day thoughts are about Subway Jared. And listen, this is something they're not talking about in the mainstream media. This is some very like third eye, like extra woke shit or whatever, but I don't think Subway Jared was ever actually a fat man. Yeah, I think like one day Subway Jared just like went to the jeans store. It was just like, hey, give me your biggest pair of jeans. And then he just got like the biggest pair of jeans at the jeans store, right? He walks into Subway HQ, he's holding them up. He was like, yeah, these used to be my jeans. I ate a bunch of your sandwiches and now I'm a skinny man. And they were like, oh, you're probably not a pedophile that owns child pornography. You want to be our spokesperson? And, I was doing this Subway Jared joke at a show, right? And, this guy comes up to me after the show. He's like, hey, man, really loved the Subway Jared material. I'm actually from the same hometown as Subway Jared. And I've got some Subway Jared tidbits for you. And I was like, yeah, I'm very interested in whatever it is that you're about to say. Truly all ears. And he was like, yeah, so Subway Jared lived in an apartment above a Subway, right? And he would just go to that Subway because it was convenient, right? He'd walk in, and there was this one teen girl cashier there named Katie, who, if she was there, he'd be like, oh, hey, Katie, what's up? If she wasn't there, he'd be like, oh, hey, so, like, where's Katie? She eventually caught wind of this, got creeped out, started working at a different Subway downtown instead. And nevertheless, he persisted. Subway Jared started going to a different Subway every day. And it was a very long walk. It was a very long walk, and that's why he lost all the weight. It's because a fat pedophile was stalking a teenage girl. And the more I talk about it on stage, the more I'm like, oh, this is maybe less of a joke and more of just a very major news story that never came out. You guys like politics? You guys like politics? No, I don't know. I went to a Bernie rally a couple months ago. I like Bernie a lot. Sure. But I was talking to somebody about it. I was like, yeah, so I went to this Bernie rally, and she was like, oh, so you're a Bernie bro. I was like, I already don't like the direction this conversation is going in, but I'll continue talking to this person. We're talking back and forth, not really seeing eye to eye. And, eventually I'm just like, I don't know, who would you rather be running that's not running right now? And she was like, honestly, I'd love it if Hillary ran again. Which is, like, objectively hilarious that she said that. Like, listen, if you're, like, pulling back right now, don't get mad at me, just sort of look within, because I'm not the problem. Like, it's just funny that, like, people still believe in her. Like, what are you, fucking 12? Like, it's like believing in Santa Claus for people that use the word adulting. Like, that's... I don't know. I guess I'm just, like, still mad at her for running in 2016. Just because, like, we knew she wasn't it 8 years before. We knew 8 years before that she wasn't it. And then we were like, hey, Charlie Brown, come kick this football again. And now we're stuck with this stuff, right? But I don't know. I don't like talking about them. Like, comics, like, whenever they talk about Donald Trump, they're just, like, making points. It's like, it sucks that, like, Donald Trump is so much funnier than Trevor Noah. Like, it sucks, but he's objectively, like... no comedian has done anything as funny as, like, in the middle of a general election debate, just being like, hey, yeah, if I win, she's going to jail. Like, that's... that's so funny. That's like... Which, by the way, he still hasn't done. And that's my main issue with him is... This whole time I keep checking the news, like, why isn't she in jail? And that's why I'm like protesting outside the White House, like, get Trump out of office, but it's just because I want Hillary Clinton in jail. I do want to tread lightly talking about Hillary Clinton, like, especially as like a as like a white male comic or whatever, like. I want to make sure that I'm criticizing her as a politician and not as a woman. Like, I would never want to come up here and come off as misogynistic in any capacity. But I did fuck Hillary Clinton, and that pussy was trash, bro. No, I was a child. It was on Jeffrey Epstein's plane. You ever just, like, jack off to something on Instagram and then just immediately report it? Goddamn. Like, 20 years from now, do you think there's gonna be, like, a Drake, Millie Bobby Brown documentary? Is that, like... Is that gonna happen? The strangest thing of all is texting a child. I don't know. That's what sicko mode's about. Is that's that's what sicko mode means. I don't know. I still like him, I guess. I've like seen him live a few times, and I was at this show once where he stops mid-show, and he gets very melodramatic at shows. He stops in the middle of this show, and he's like, you know what? A lot of people out there, they say I make music for women. You know what? Hell yeah, I make music for women. I don't make music for little girls. I don't make music for bitches. I make music for women. And then a few minutes later, Walk a Flock of Flame comes out. And they go into that song that's like, round of applause, baby, make that ass clap. Drop it to the floor, make that ass clap. Let me see you bust it, bust it, bust it, bust it, bust it, bust it. Baby, drop it to the floor, bust it, bust it, bust it, bust it, bust it, bust it. Drop it down and just... bust it like you can't afford a car. You start... What if I just did the whole song? But, I don't know. It was, like, weird because, like, Drake went on this, like, long, like, feminist rant and then followed it with this, like, stripper booty clap anthem. Just, like, didn't acknowledge it. It's like, I wish when Drake was like, I don't make music for bitches, I wish Waka just came out like, I do! I was doing that joke at a show one time, and this woman came up to me afterwards. It's like, hey, I really liked that joke about the Drake concert. I actually like only really know about Drake because of this NPR profile I listened to. Which is like an insane sentence. Well, like she said that, and I just lied and was like, oh yeah, I heard it, it was interesting. And then she was like, oh my God, it's so nice to meet another NPR listener. She said, it's so nice to meet another NPR listener like that. And I feel like that's just the most like liberal PC way to be like, hey, white power. All right, thank you, bye.